Hi, it's Leslie Zemeckis. Welcome back to another Write for Success. Today I have an international best-selling epic fantasy writer. I promised I'd bring you all genre of storytellers, and I'm reading Pawn, Knight of the Dark Fae, and I love it. By the way, I read every one that I talk about here, all their books. So her book includes goblins, dragons, anti-heroes, magic, and romance. She lives in Nashville, and I'm happy to introduce you to Angela J. Ford and her writing tips. See you back here next week.
Hi there, I'm Angela J. Ford, an international best-selling epic fantasy author, and today I'm so happy to bring you 3 tips on crafting characters that your readers can resonate with. So for character development, I like to do 3 things. So starting out, since I write fantasy, one of the very first things I like to do is paint a picture in my reader's mind of the characters. And so with that, I like to think about not only their physical description, but also the things that make them unique and make them stand out. So some of the characters might have different physical appearances. Some of them might have magic. Others of them might have different tattoos or symbols or even scars or anything else that makes them stand out, even birthmarks that make them a little bit different from your kind of traditional person and make them really stand out in the reader's mind. So that's the very first thing I like to do when crafting characters is go ahead and paint a picture of their physical description in the reader's mind. The second thing I like to do is really hone down on their background, where they come from, how they grew up, what was their family life like? Did they live with their parents, one parent? Are they orphans? Who were they surrounded by growing up? Did they go to a school? Did they have friends? Were they bullied? What was that life really like growing up? And one of the reasons I like to really zoom in on this is because it really makes a difference how your characters grew up and what they were used to. It really determines how they react in different situations, and they are in a situation where things are out of their control. It determines how they react to that. If they're used to being in control, it determines how they react when that control is taken away, or if they're used to being the victim, they're finally done being like that. So I think background is really important when it comes to crafting a character that your readers can relate to. And finally, the very last one, I think, like to think about what makes us human. What is that really pivotal thing that we can hold on to that makes us human? And so one of the things I like to do is really think about that. And something that helped me with that was the TV show Westworld, which if you haven't watched it, it's really interesting. But also most of the characters are robots. And the thing that makes them feel human are their memories. And so that's the thing I really like to focus on throughout the story, is weaving in characteristic moments where the character remembers something really important that shaped how they think and feel, that made them who they are. And so for the memories, I like to do both positive memories and negative memories, because I feel like those two things really give a character agency and really give them something to push forward for. If they want more of those good memories, they're going to really fight for those. If they don't want any more of those bad memories, that also makes them move forward. All of this I like to whittle down into a fantasy point of view, but I feel like for any genre, you can really focus on those 3 tips to help make your characters really stand out and help your readers to remember them long after they finish your story. Happy writing!